This game takes place in a fantasy setting, handcrafted by the Game Master. Any characters, events, locations, items, or similar that resemble anything real-world or in pre-existing fiction are purely coincidental. This world is set with custom rules and settings discussed upon by the GM and players. If you have any comments or concerns regarding their interpretations of the rules or gameplay, please keep them professional or to yourself if you can't play nice. We hope you enjoy.
Sorry, back in the 40s or
Yeah.
I'm gonna start counting down now.
That's for me and the
Okay.
Keflam to keep track of.
Okay.
3,
Two.
2, 1, let's jam.
Yeah, sure, you can get my countdown from me. Hi!
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
hello.
Hello!
Hello.
Damien's over here stealing jobs.
Goodbye.
Oh, and that's the episode. Thanks for coming, guys.
Thanks for coming, guys. See you next week.
It's been great, man. That's awesome.
I've redacted myself.
Oh, no. Okay. So, you guys remember where we left off, right? I've completely blanked. I definitely don't remember
Yeah,
anything
Ida
bad
was
happening.
having a good time in her room.
I've never
been
taken
chased
notes.
by a
No.
spider goddess because she likes to squish bugs. Keenan was talking to a quote-unquote dead god, and Kapstan was chasing people around a building because they were chasing someone around the building.
Yes.
I have not
So,
chased anyone.
He
Of
killed
course, you have
somebody.
you have
I
not
did.
done anything wrong ever at all.
Just
The moral of the story: we have
So-
split the party.
Just for me, because I thought of doing this just right now, just this second. For bonus points and maybe a DM inspiration, can you tell me the name of who the guy in the statue in the front of the city was?
I can. Hold on.
She's
Hold
got to
on.
look at her notes.
Hold on. I did write it down. It's Samson Willow.
You may have a point of inspiration.
Yeah.
She's gonna need it.
I
was
need
gonna
it
call him
so
Owen.
bad.
No.
You perhaps need it. Yes, you guys entered the town of Glosfield, heading south after your escapades in Gentle Rest. Yeah,
Rust.
Rust. Gentle
Rest. Rust.
Rust.
Gentle wrist.
Yes, and upon entering, noticed that the town was a bit peculiar. The guards were a bit weird, and the gods were a bit weird.
Gods were too.
You guys settled down, noticing a few ins and outs, making a few purchases, finding one good friend in a Stilton, whom is awaiting your arrival in the form of a cart. You guys,
Yes, a boy.
you guys convened in the tavern, I believe, named, where is my tavern? Old Willow. One of the two.
Old Willow.
Yeah, Old Willow.
I could have told you that one too, Dalton. Just
could have.
saying.
Someone's taking notes.
Taking notes too.
I
And
don't take
upon
notes.
reconvening there, getting a bit of information, you guys learned that someone, at least I believe, a certain what was his name? Baker? Barks. Mr. Barks.
Mr. Barks.
Yes. Has put up a room in the higher district, regardless of him not being here. You guys decided, or Kapstan took it upon himself to go check that out. Finagling his way with a very talkative guard, talked his way into the higher district of the city.
We needed,
And-
we needed to report the ill goods of Mr. Lance. Okay.
That is true. Graham would do be up to some dubious acts.
How dare he charge us an extra 20 gold?
Upon getting in,
Fine.
he had a very polite business chat with Arena of the Arcane Theory, to which
Mhm.
he learned very little, but he did gain the knowledge that there was a clown in a place booked in a room called the Crystal Lots, which he looked into. Saw a woman summon a pie and throw it betwixt a man's eyes and then leave. To which he then assaulted, or
Found my way in front of these two people accidentally.
Yes, and accidentally found his sword between one of their rib cages.
That was on purpose.
He then questioned a nice old lady, found she had nothing to do with it, and is now in pursuit. Keenan went to go find a nice alleyway and discovered that someone who he had been praying to with no response is not dead, ? And Aida is currently running away from someone who demands death.
What?
Will Ida be
No.
dead?
Shut up.
So,
Ida will not. She'll be okay. Right, Dalton?
we start this segment with Keenan. Sorry, Aida. You gotta wait a second. Oh, Keenan, you are in the alleyway that you had chosen to give a small prayer. And currently you see leaned up against the wall, I'll describe him again, is this very large man. I believe I said
John Stamos.
Yes, it is John
Not as large as me, though, right?
No, he's like, he has to look up to you. He's almost reaching 7 foot, but he's not quite there. He has this thick, bulky, full plate armor that is honestly a bit over-exaggerated, given the frame that his face is. Thick metal running from shoulder to toe, as well as these thick pauldrons with rhino heads on either side. The left one looks nice, pristine, and the other one seems to have a bit of crack running down the forehead past the eye with a cracked horn. Once again, shaved sides on his head, bit of a square jaw, as well as the bit of hair that is on his head is pulled back into a ponytail, running down the back of his head. And he leans against the wall, waiting for you to say something.
Well, if I remember correctly, the last thing he said was, "I didn't think you were ready."
Yes, you asked him as to why show up now over something so little. And his response was a very vague, "I didn't think you were ready."
So, am I the only one that knows?
Yeah. Yeah. Right now you are.
The music couldn't wait, got a lot more serious. Okay, it's coming back. I'm at a loss for words. I am so happy to know that you're actually there. But I'm also sad and angry and confused and
I understand. Unfortunately, it's not as cut and dry as I'm here now. Those people out there, and he gestures his head towards the entrance of the alley. You see a bustling street with people going to and fro, with carts passing and people on horseback. People buying from stalls and merchants selling their goods. They none the wiser to my presence. I couldn't even tell if I was here if I shouted at them.
so you're not actually here then?
How do I put this? I'm
He's
like
the ghost of Christmas past.
I'm like
Please stop being the past. Can we be the future?
I'm like a really glorified ghost, I suppose. When mortal folk pass on, they go to an afterlife that awaits them, but the gods, it's a bit different. He looks back to you, looking away from the entrance of the bustling street. To be honest, I don't quite know the rules. Figured them out as I go.
Oh. There's so many things I've been meaning to ask you, but I can't think of a single one right now.
That's fine.
You must forgive me. It's kind of weird being told that you're dead, as in like the never coming back since, and then seeing you here in front of me.
I know, yeah. Bit weird. When I was a mortal man, I was so used to playing by all the rules you have. Then, one day, poof, I'm like Ericity, Aurelia, Forma. Playing by different rules. Everything changes. Yeah, I understand being overwhelmed. It's not fun. Sucks, honestly. I'll try to be here if your questions come back to you, though. Unfortunately, but
I do have one that I can think of right now.
sure.
Did they ever come looking for me after I left? It's okay if you don't know. I understand. You know, God's busy, and especially you. I mean, dead and alive, and not. And yes,
Keenan, it's okay. To be truthful, I don't know. Before I came here, it was a very strange in-between feeling, I suppose. And gods aren't omnipotent, like the storybooks tell you. We don't know everything. I just see what I'm looking at.
but surely
believe-
you know.
I
Sorry.
believe Milo was looking for you. The other two, I don't believe. That's as far as I know.
So, what now? Are you just stuck here with me, or?
I wouldn't say stuck, but I am gonna stick around.
Like hold hands and like walk through the streets stuck, or like
I'll be around. No, Keenan.
never hurts to ask, you know.
I suppose. The way I am, I'm a little more than a glorified decoration. Most of my powers been stripped from me when Choir put me down. Though, he kind of like stands up from leaning from the wall, straightens himself. I can give a bit of a gift. Accept it.
I guess it'd be kind of wrong to say no to you, wouldn't it?
It's up to you. But it'd mean a lot.
Is it like one of those reciprocity things where I'm supposed to get you something? Because I have some money.
No. Keenan, I wouldn't ask for anything.
I try not to ask for anything either. That they just put it in my pocket.
That's how grateful people are. They
Guess I can
do
give it to the
something nice
temple.
for me. Say again?
Guess I can give it to the temple after I get the Duchess's story straight.
Yeah. Sounds nice. Come here. And I'll gesture you to come forward.
Okay.
Okay. He will place a hand on your shoulder, and he will close his eyes. I need you to. I'm going to send you a message, and I need you to pick from one of these.
Oh no.
Ooh.
Okay. Meantime, while you choose, we're going to move to Aida.
Oh, come on.
So.
Maybe you'll get a choice of cool thing too.
Yeah, maybe your city just wants to give me a gift.
yeah. It's like cake and gifts, you know. That's what we're given today.
Yeah.
She's offering you the ultimate relief plan.
Mm-hmm.
So.
It's a gift to die for.
Oh, absolutely. So, last we left you, spiders crawling through under a door frame, crawling up the wall, and the glaring of death in your face. You turn tail and you jump through a window and take to the skies. And as you turn around, you see the visage of Aricity, this slender woman with black gown tight to her skin and black veil over her face, going past her nose, leaving only her chin and mouth revealed. Six spindly spider legs, or sorry, 8, wrapped around, pointing towards you as you fly away. What do you do?
I already sacrificed my bird.
No, it's okay. Squish another spider. You got this.
I don't know what I want to do.
As you are,
I'm just dashing. Let's just dash.
Okay. As you were thinking for your next relevant plan, you see her one foot takes a step out of the window, and it goes to fall on air, and as it does, this tower of spiders begins crawling up like World War Z style, and she steps on top of the spider. She takes another step.
It's like the big hero bad guy.
And another one forms. She begins taking step after step as these pillars begin forming of these chittering, spindly leg spiders begin forming platforms for her to step on, each step after the other. She slowly begins going faster and faster until, instead of running, one of her spindly spider legs reaches forward, goes to take a step on the ground. Someone's echoing, by the way, sorry. Stepping on the air, and another pillar of spiders grabs it. She leaps off of it, throwing another leg, and begins scuttling along these pillars that are forming towards you. She is gaining, and she is quick. What would you like to do?
I'm casting invisibility on myself.
The echo is because you are all in the same house, Dalton.
Oh, is it?
Yes. Because me and Damien aren't echoing, and she's the one echoing, and I assume that her mic is good enough to pick you up as well. So,
hold on.
Okay.
So I'll try it again.
Hello. I didn't hear it that time.
My bad. I don't know why my mic can pick you up from on the way out here, but okay.
Because he's loud, he's hollering. Anyways.
Like, I can hear you, but
you know what? Aricity changes direction. She's going after Keenan.
Good thing I got home with me.
Good riddance.
No, she is still very much on your ass.
I've cast invisibility on myself.
You are casting invisibility. Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
And I'm continuing to fly.
Lovely. Okay.
I doubt that's going to do anything, but I'm continuing to fly.
As you cast invisibility and you continue to fly, she reaches out an arm as her veil is blowing, and you see just a glimpse of the black iris that's under her veil. She reaches out, and you see spider web begin to form in her palm and begin to almost curl and lurch out towards you in your general direction. And it begins to, as it goes and curls, it begins to spread and expand into this giant net-like form. Would you like to make a dexterity saving throw?
Yes, please. Do I get advantage because I'm invisible?
You can use the DM inspiration I gave you at the beginning of the game,
Awesome.
if you would like. A natural 20. For the second time in my DMing career, someone has denied a god. As you see this web shoot forward, and it encases you. There is near nothing you can do to get out of this, and that angers you. It angers something inside you. Your wings begin to flare and blaze as your ashen arm begins between the cracks, flares up, and your entire body becomes engulfed in flame as the web burns away and you continue flying. Her expression does not change. She simply lowers her arm and continues forward.
Alright. I know I called you a lot of names and I've thrown you out windows and I just sacrificed you to spiders, but I could really use your help right about now. I'm dashing again. I don't know what to do, man.
Understandable. Okay. At this point, another tower begins to form next to you, and then another on your right, on your left, in front of you. You see now, as you turn around, she is climbing these towers that are appearing next to you, and she is now above you. She is going to attempt to grapple you with her spider legs. Please roll athletics or acrobatics. Okay. You see her go to grab at you with these 8 spindling legs. And you see and feel the wind coming off from the movement of these legs. And you pull in your wings tight to your back and begin free falling. And you let your back face the ground. You look up towards her. And you see the just faintest scowl on her lips. You then, after free falling, expand your wings and begin flying through again, avoiding high, taller buildings, flying between them and back into the air. You're still taking chase.
Yeah. Can I? Man, this is so scary. Can I try to cast suggestion?
Yeah, sure. That is your last spell for the day, correct?
Sure. It is. I do have a Pearl of Power. I will let you know. I don't know if I plan on using it quite yet. Depends.
DC 16.
Are you trying to suggest a god?
Mm-hmm.
You turn around and you give a suggestion, and it falls on deaf ears as...
She can't hear me. She got her AirPods in!
As the goddess of silence can take no sway from mortal voices.
Dang it. Okay, worth a shot. I continue to run.
Okay. She will She will attempt one more time. She is going to try to... She's going to try to web you again, I'll say. Roll a dexterity saving throw, please.
I'm rolling so good right now.
You are. However,
it's not enough.
Against a god, these are mere
I know.
paltry numbers. The web encases you, wrapping around you tight like bolas. It is much heavier and thicker than you would assume a thread-like substance like this would be. You are caught and your wings are entangled within, and you begin plummeting as the web quickly extends back to her, and you are brought to her hand, and she holds you by the neck, and you can feel the necrotic energies running through your neck, down your back, and up your face. You see spiders begin crawling down her arm, crawling onto you, down your back, across your arm, and you feel these tiny little... the ticklishness of each leg crawling down. An occasional bite mark is left, and she squeezes her arm, and the wind begins to blow as the veil is pushed back, and you see where her eyes are. Thick, black covered eyes, veiled over almost by ink. 2 more on the bridge of her nose, 1 on each cheek, and 2 more on the forehead.
I'm just clutching the ruby necklace.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming I can't speak very well, so I'm just praying.
Okay. She begins to squeeze harder. She has found her mark, and she does not plan on letting it go. As a violent flash flares, and everything goes black. And with a stumble, perhaps a bit of a screech, you are back in the inn room. The door is closed. The window is shut and fixed as if nothing had happened. And you hear a knock on the door.
I'm just sitting on the bed. I'm just like, my feathers are ruffled. I'm clutching the symbol. Is Ian still alive?
Yeah, Ian's there. He is currently perched on a dresser, kind of pruning himself.
Oh my god, Ida, you won't believe what happened. No, I'm kidding.
Keenan's there.
He is?
No.
Am I? Can I be?
Oh.
Okay.
Like, with really, really jerky movements, I just kind of like look to Ian. Do you see all that? I don't know what that means.
Tilts his head at you.
Who is it?
It's Simon. Been knocking for about 5 minutes now.
I just rub my face and like
You cut out at the very end. Sorry.
get up and go to the. Oh, I just rub at my face and throw my necklace on the ground.
All right.
I just go up to the door and I crack it just a little bit just to make sure that it actually is Simon.
You look out and you see a salt and pepper half orc, suspenders and all. You're all right. You're awfully quiet and you look a bit sweaty.
I'm fine, and honestly, I've changed my mind, so I think I'm just gonna.
You hurt. Here, and he kind of like points to his own neck. Got a bit of
I just like feel at my neck.
You feel a bit of swollenness, I suppose. It is quite sore in that area when you touch it.
You have a looking glass, dear.
Uh, Here. He'll reach in, and in his pocket, he'll pull out a small pocket mirror.
I'm gonna take it and look at my neck.
You see bruising on your neck from one end to the other. That appears to be a hand mark.
Well, something's come up, and I'm gonna shove the mirror back at him. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be that harsh.
It's all right. If you need anything, I'll be downstairs, I suppose.
Thank you, dear. And I'm gonna shut the door.
All right.
And I just whip around immediately to Ian, and I march over very angrily and grab the bird by the neck, much like how Aricity did to me.
Mm-hmm.
This, I'm pretty sure, was not a part of the deal. We need to talk.
Okay. Roll a persuasion check.
Okay. Are you kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me?
The good rolls were only to survive, sorry.
Ah! How about an intimidation check? Can I... Since I'm physically, like, harassing the... I know it's probably a no, but...
No, you've already rolled.
Ah!
You are squeezing the bird and... gives a few squawks, tries to claw at you with his little talons to try to get out.
I'm not letting go. I'm angry.
Understandable.
Did I
You
waste
lagged.
both of my... Do
Say
what?
again? You lag, say again.
Did I waste both of my spell slots?
No.
Oh, thank goodness. Okay, I'm putting those back.
It is okay.
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 Yeah. After a minute of like choke holding the bird, I'm just gonna throw him to the ground and just plop down on my bed and like probably mess with the swollenness on my neck and not sleep tonight.
Understandable. You flop down. It is a bit sore. Faintly, ever so faintly, you can almost see black, thin veins every now and then between the bruises. It, doesn't look great.
How's it? Does it just feel sore, or does it feel like there's
Like you're
something
pressing-
else going on?
Just like you're pressing a bruise.
Okay.
Okay. So. Real quick.
Mm-hmm.
We will move over to, back to Keenan. How you doing, buddy?
Well, Riley has recovered slightly.
Well, with a bit of, I'll say, faint magic, it is very weak compared to what you expected or what you are able to do yourself. However, you feel this energy go from his hand to your shoulder and all throughout your body. And it is radiant, it is vibrant, and it is energizing. And you feel it go into your hands, and almost instinctually, you grab your shield off your back. And you see this radiant, grayish metallic energy expand from it, extending the shield. Alright. He takes his hand off of your shoulder. That should do for now, I think. That there. Give you and your friends a bit of protection from anything that might get in your way. So, use it carefully. It takes a good bit to use it. Don't know how many times you can get it off in one day.
Okay. I guess I have some experimenting to do then.
Any questions you can think of before I vanish for a bit?
Are you just gonna be around me like permanently, or are you gonna go and go and see your other followers and just like, or
I can't go to them like I'm coming to you. Doesn't work that way.
so you're just stuck with me?
Keep saying stuck, Keenan. I chose this.
Bit of a poor choice, really. So we're just gonna like dissipate? Like, are you gonna watch me like use the bathroom?
No. You'll have your privacy, but I'll be there when you call. I can't do much but advice, I suppose, but I'll be around. As for dissipate, I don't know, I haven't tried it before. Let's see. How would this, clap off. He claps his hands. And
Does he disappear?
Yeah, much like a Marvel Cinematic Universe. He fades away like ash in the wind.
Oh,
Incredible.
I feel home.
Keenan, I don't feel so good.
So
Don't. Okay.
you with your newfound ability, it is part of your channel divinity. So
Okay.
you would use a channel divinity to use it. Other than that, it is free reign. That is the only limitation on it.
How many channel divinities do I get?
Until 6th level, just one?
Oh, what? Okay,
Oh,
I'll do some
just one,
research.
I think. I'm thinking of clerics.
Okay.
Is there anything you would like to do before I go over to Kapstan?
Go home.
You head back to the tavern.
Okay.
That is the
No,
closest
he said home.
home. Okay. You
Um.
you go all the way. No. Kapstan.
You rang?
Yes, you have just questioned and lied to a poor old lady
I
about
never lied to anybody.
looking into a noise complaint and investigating her room, to which she graciously accepted.
We told
Upon
lady.
asking if she knew of any noise complaints and the source of what it might be, she pointed you to an individual named Mary, the person who had just summoned a pie, ran down the hallway shouting profanities. You now look out into the hallway to the place that they went, and the corpse that is on the ground.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, I believe I said, motherfucker.
That is the thing
did.
you said.
Yeah. Mhm.
Well, I know which way they went, so I guess I'll make my way that way.
You do. Okay. You know that for a fact that they ran to the magical sigil that would equivalently be an elevator. However, does Kapstan know how to work one of those?
Mm.
Is there a lever?
No.
Is there a button?
No.
I step inside.
Alright, you step on it. It is a crystal platform. It is, I would say, cold beneath your feet, but you have no toesies. You see the sigil carved inside the crystal. Nothing happens.
I punch it.
You punch it, roll an attack roll. Just roll strength.
Excuse me, Discord. I need to punch stuff. Almost rolled a strength saving throw.
It's like punching
No,
the
that'd be
vending
much better.
machine.
You rear back and whack, slam your fist into the crystal platform. It cracks a little bit.
But it doesn't work.
It doesn't work. Your percussive maintenance did not fix the issue.
God damn it. Can I make another type of roll to guess?
Roll an intelligence check. Or Arcana check. Roll an Arcana check.
I don't think I'm good at either.
Not everything gives beneath the fist.
I'm
of
exactly the
Kapstan.
same.
12.
12.
You're not very magically inclined. Whenever you want to activate any magical mumbo jumbo that you have going in you just think it and it happens.
Did it work?
No.
What about my key?
Your
Does that do
axe?
anything? No, my
Oh
key.
no. No, the key does not do anything. As you begin rubbing it against the platform.
I step out. Is there
Okay.
any stairs nearby?
Yes, there is a set of stairs.
I just glare at the elevator as I take the stairs.
Okay. You run down the stairs.
Shit works.
You run down the stairs. It is, I would say, exhausting, but you have nothing to exhaust except for exhaust. So you run all the way down.
There's a fire in the stairwell. No, it's just me. Move over.
Sputters a little bit.
Yeah.
You make it down to the lobby. What would you like to do?
Well, is there any obvious signs that somebody has been run through? Or, poor choice of words.
Yeah.
That somebody has ran through this area?
Roll a perception check. If you do not mind.
What if I do mind?
Then you don't
Do it
roll,
anyway.
and you guess. Second loser. Oh!
No, I know.
So I will have my social security card and my driver's license ready.
I need your W-2s as well.
Wait, no. No, my taxes. Let's see. What would
Because
they
no
have done?
Kapstan's great at taxes. He avoids them.
If you can dodge taxes, you can dodge a ball. Sorry.
You can dodge bullets, you can dodge the IRS.
Yes, as you look, and at first you don't see anything, you see, you see a slight trail of pie stuffing leading out the front door.
Oh my gosh. She left a trail.
I follow it, taking care not to get it on my boots.
That is the thing. Not the blood, but the pie stuffing.
Well, the boots were made for blood.
No, they're made for walking.
Yeah, walking on throats.
Anyway, you head outside.
Curb stomping away, go.
No, you head outside, and not too far along. Actually, it would be pretty far along. You were in that elevator for a for a minute.
Piece of shit.
The nat 20. Yeah, you. The pie trail leads towards the main gate of the High District that leads to the exit, and eventually ends. It seems that there is no more stuffing on the boot.
So at the gate, it just stops?
It's less of it's just a sudden stop and more it's less and less as you go, and eventually just there's no more.
Did it look like one set of tracks?
Yes, for sure. You know for a fact this is just one person leaving this, or else it would be much messier.
Is there any guards at the gate?
Yeah, they're in the middle of closing the gate.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
I look at the pie trail. You see a chick walk by?
Yeah. Why, is she a
Where'd
friend
she
of
go?
yours?
Oh, I'm hoping to make her something.
Don't scream.
Yo.
Oh, wait a minute. No, I said what I said.
Roll a persuasion check. With advantage for reasons.
13.
The reason is he doesn't give a fuck. Yeah, she ran that way. He points towards the direction, like over a bridge past the river.
Nah, keep that gate open. I'm coming through.
Alright. He opens it a bit more so you can walk through.
Nice. I walk through, and then I guess I take a goddamn left.
It would be alright technically, but yeah.
All right, whatever.
Damien's just like, that's it, I quit.
Yeah, no, find your own damn NPC.
Alright, I'll be playing the role of Kapstan now.
Like hell.
You cross the bridge, and a bit of out of breath, you see a woman leaned up against a building, hands on her knees, just... That was awesome. She wears... Honestly, for her profession, you've been told as a clown, very plain clothes. Very short-cut hair, with these pants, very, I wouldn't say nice silks, but they're not poor. They're of decent quality, as well as a buttoned-up shirt and a vest to go over it. The
Is there any
buttons...
sign of the other dude chasing her?
No.
Okay.
The
Continue.
I will say that her shirt, as well as her hair, most of her clothes, bit unkempt. A few buttons are undone in random areas. She seems to be a very, we'll say, unhinged as far as business casual goes. She appears to be a half-elf as well.
Oh, good. Good. What was her name again?
The old lady said her name was Mary.
As I make my way over, doing my Kapstan click walk.
Of course.
I'm going to call out, "Hey, Mary."
Yeah. She turns her head up and looks towards you.
Oh, good. That's the
Her
right
eyes-
person.
Her eyes kind of widen as she sees you. Metal Man. I'll see many of them. Hey, how you doing?
Choose carefully how you talk. Might be the last one.
She kind of like shakes her head a bit, almost as if she's weighing options. Maybe. Thanks for helping me back there. Got a reason for that?
I had to tie my shoe. Kapstan, who is clearly wearing laceless boots.
Uh-huh. Alright. Okay. Great reason.
Who were your friends? Sorry, who was your friend?
Was. Alright.
Yeah.
She kind of like, slightly shakes her head, like, all right, fair enough. Don't know. Oof, excuse me. Kind of like stiffens up, stops leaning against the wall.
By this time, Kapstan has like gotten just a few feet away from her.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. One said that my performance was shit, so I threw a pie at him. And the other one called me a knife-eared bitch after that, so I threw a pie at him.
Oh. What did the one I murdered look like?
I believe I said he was human. Had short curly brown hair, bit of stubble on the chin. You could tell he was very young. He was pretty young, like maybe early 20s at most.
Nice. The one with the brown head of hair. He the racial one.
Oh, he said some not so polite stuff to me, but he said the least of it.
I knew it was the other guy. Damn it! I know where they live. Sorry, he lives.
Which one? The one that was, or the one that is?
The one that is.
No.
I know where the one that was.
No.
Damn. Well, that's a chore for another day. I've got things to ask you.
Oh, a questionnaire. I love surveys.
What's up with the circus people? Heard they weren't doing so hot.
When you say not doing so hot, she like pats her own thigh and goes, "Ba-dum." It's a good one. I like that joke.
That wasn't a joke.
I hate explaining jokes. There was a fire not too long ago. Maybe, well, a good bit ago. Give or take, 2-ish years ago. Burned off most of Bach's beard. Killed a bunch of people. A lot of people. And most of the talent's been 6 feet under ever since.
Right, so they suck because they can't pick up other people? Nothing else?
I mean, there's plenty of other things. Bach doesn't seem to be doing too hot himself. But
Still don't get it.
No fun. But
I'm lots of fun.
Let's see. Where am I?
You gotta get your notes. What a loser.
Let's see. Ever since Bach lost half his beard, he's been a bit in the shits. I am awesome. My show is perfect.
Not according to the 1.5 men a minute ago.
Yeah. That's alright.
And according to the noise complaints around the building.
Well, they just have sticks up their asses.
Well, you shouldn't be doing live performances in a place that nobody likes it.
I could say the same for you.
I don't perform.
Oh, I'd applaud if I saw the man that was. I'm just saying.
Kapstan has erectile dysfunction. That's why he can't perform.
Kapstan reaches in his pants and pushes the button.
No! Lightsaber noises.
Cease.
Autobots, roll out.
No!
Autobots, get hard.
Anyway!
I am Coctimus Prime. Anyway.
Prime!
I've won D&D again. I've done it.
Okay.
None of that happens, and we move back where we were.
Okay. We exit the alternate. I can hear Riley cackling in the other room.
He's still going.
He's still going. Where was I? Notes.
That burned. Dude lost half his beard.
Yes.
Yeah.
May.
The Reaper doesn't dance, stuff like that.
May. She's still a bit shaky. 5 is new. Throdden. I don't really know him that well. Lightcaller is awesome. She doesn't have a show, but she runs a tent where she tells fortunes. She told I was going to be the prettiest lady in the lands one day. And I think she is absolutely right. I think that anyone and everyone should go see Lightcaller, because she's just right all the time.
It doesn't look like that day is coming. Is there a tiefling?
Yes, there is.
Huh.
Give me a second.
That's the only one that Kapstan knows that anybody's been asking about.
Yes, he's on the stilts. Him and his partner Gwen. Killian, I believe? I don't know him that well. I haven't spoke with him.
So do you just not know anybody? How long you been with this circus?
Give or take about a month and a half.
So, if an ex-staff member were to show up in front of you, you wouldn't know.
Oh, because they're all dead. Most of them. I can only think
That's what I
of
figured.
2. Let's see. There's 8. And then there was Astrid. No, don't know where they are.
Huh. Tell me more about Bark.
Alright. He's a dwarf, of the hill variety. Very unique there. I don't know, has a shorter beard than most dwarves I've seen. Bit of an asshole at times.
I
Not much
meant
to say.
lately, not his general description.
Oh, he's been real distant, I suppose, when not in shows. He keeps up his act when the crowd's around, but other than that, keeps to himself, keeps to his office. Hear him mumble him sometimes. Weird.
Do you
think
know
he's got
why he
religious.
rented out a room?
Oh, one for himself and one for me.
Where's his room?
His room was 3 floors below mine, somewhere. He wouldn't let me near it. I tried to find it. Got the floor, right? Couldn't find the number.
It's too advanced of a hotel to just be kicking doors down.
I agree. It is very inconvenient. I think if I want to kick a door down, it should be nice, simple, and it should be at most 5 rooms.
Excuse me.
You're excused.
Now Damien's got to think if I need any
So-
more information.
Since you're asking me so many questions, why are you so interested in the circus? You're looking to join? We don't have a construct yet.
Kapstan kind of, not twitches, but twitches at that. I told you, I don't perform.
Art comes in many different forms. Some would disagree with you, I think.
I've got a business associate that is looking for the the whereabouts. Now, we know they went to Fenton, but we were worried about what was going on.
Oh. This part. Is it? No. He's dead too. I can't think of anyone who would be interested in this circus.
Don't know. I don't ask questions. I'm just the muscle.
Oh. Actions and no questions type. I like it. Alright, I respect the hustle. What about this, this ex-friend of yours? They're the one that's interested.
Friend of mine?
You asked her if someone was an ex-member of the circus, would she recognize them? That seems to be what she is referring to.
I was more of a general question to see if you were being truthful.
Oh.
I don't have any friends.
What?
Just business associates.
Well, I'll be the first. Look at you. In town for... How long have you been here? And you're already making friends. Lovely.
I think it's only been like 4 hours.
Oh. Well, welcome to Glosfield. Oh, did you want a poster? Or a flyer? I've been passing them out while I'm here.
So I heard.
They're made with glitter.
Kapstan tilts his head. I will take a look at one of them.
Lovely. She, they hand you a piece of paper, little bigger than your average sheet of paper, and on it is in big letters, Mr. Bark's Baffling Bazaar, and you see a dwarf standing in the front, arms spread open, a cane in one hand. You see him wearing this very overdone, over-the-top black coat with a tail hanging off of it, and underneath is a bit of a red vest and these big old puffy pants that fit on his tiny little dwarven legs. He seems to be exclaiming. He also has this short-trimmed beard that is, I believe I said he was, yeah, short-trimmed beard that has a bit of a brownish red hue to it, and slick back hair on his head of the same hue. Behind him is a big tent full of colors, white, purple, a bit of reds and pinks. Going to the top and the roof, they begin swirling up. You see sticks, you assume stilts, leading up into the sky past the border of the poster, as well as silhouettes of people swinging from trapezes, I believe. Trapeze. What is the plural of a trapeze?
Trapezoids.
I think it might just be trapeze.
Wonderful. And rings of fire and the like. Besides Mr. Barks, there is no definitive person. Everyone else seems to be a blacked out silhouette.
What? No cast picture?
No. Cast changes pretty often. Circus travels, people stay behind, we pick up people. Some acts aren't that good. Constantly changing.
Changed recently, or are you the only one left behind right now?
Oh, I stayed behind because Mr. Box bought me a room, and it'd be a shame if money was wasted. I also said I'd pass out posters. Posters are fun. You might could meet my sister though. She's still at the she starts snapping her fingers like she forgot a word. Tent circus place.
In Fetton?
Yeah,
She got a name.
Nicola.
Nikola Tesla? No. Right.
Kapstan's gonna roll up the poster and pocket it.
She smiles. She seems happy that you actually took it.
Well, now that you've escaped your critics and have moved your way out of the special zone, away from your lovely room, what are your plans now?
I don't know. I'm gonna go get a snack. Sandwich, perhaps? I haven't eaten much today. Maybe go perform. There's always a bit of pocket change in the streets. Let's see. I could go start more fights, get a bit more trouble. That's always fun. Her shoulders begin to like sway side to side, almost as doing a little dance in place. I don't know. I don't really make plans. I just do what I feel like.
Do you plan on going to Fetton?
Oh, absolutely. They should be in town for another week or so, so 3 days travel to Fenton. Shouldn't be that difficult to get there. Gotta catch up with them soon. Eventually, at least.
Huh. No.
Oh, if you leave before me, would you tell Mr. Box that I believe he left some things behind? I was told by one of the guard that some kids raided his tent. It'd be a shame if he lost them.
Where?
Say again?
Never mind.
Okay.
Damien was gonna say something, but we know where the kids took the loot.
Dun, 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 dun.
Do you know if there was anything important?
I think the gods said that saw them with jewelry? I don't know specifics. He didn't catch them.
How long ago was that?
Ooh. Math. I hate that. 2-ish days ago? Is that right? Do you have that answer?
Do I have that answer?
Do I?
Yeah, you sounded like you were about to speak up.
No.
Oh, okay. Then we'll go with 2 days. That sounds right.
This shit's probably long gone by now.
Perhaps. Well,
On the off chance that I see him before you, I guess I can let him know.
wonderful. Also tell him to keep his eyes on his chat, because I can't keep doing that for him.
Eyes on his what?
His shite? Let me try without the accent. Shit. Damn it. Anyway.
Says is gonna give her like a little nod and then turn around,
Okay.
start walking back to the tavern because I don't have anything else to ask her.
As you begin to leave, she will shout after you. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'd give that survey a 7.
I'd give you a 2.
Thank you for the honesty.
Click, 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 click.
Wonderful. We will reconvene back at the tavern. Aida, what are you doing?
What am I doing?
Yeah.
Having
Ida
a heart
has
attack.
opened up the window in her room and is sitting on the windowsill with one leg sort of dangling down and the other up to her chest, just looking,
Wonderful.
keeping an eye out for Kapstan.
It is at this point, I believe, the night has fallen. Stars in the sky, moon overhead. Keenan, actually, you said you were heading back to the tavern, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Are you going up to the room, or would you be getting your own? Or would you just have an alcohol?
No, I will not do that last one.
Okay. Just checking. Never know.
I guess I'll go and knock on Ida's door, make sure she's still in there, not out somewhere. Well, no, I saw them flirting. I'm gonna go stick my ear up to the door. I'm gonna sneak up to the door.
You hear wind.
You hear the soft breeze of wind, and nothing else.
Alright. I'll give a good knock. Like a timid knock.
As soon as you start knocking, Ida jumps and almost falls off the window. For the love of Tom, stop knocking on my door. She's gonna get up. Who is it?
Oh, it's the boy himself. Do you say so?
I'm gonna open the door.
Here I am. Hey.
Hey.
Should I get my room?
There are 2 beds in my room, right?
Yes.
Mine's got 2. I'm gonna open up the door wider so that he can see into the room.
You indeed see 2 beds. Wow.
Okay. Can I come in?
Do you want a sleepover? I'm gonna gesture into the room, as in you may enter.
Well, in the temple we didn't really have personal quarters, so I guess it's kind of like that.
It's fine. Back at the circus, there weren't any personal quarters either. Aside from Mr. Bart.
Yeah, speaking of this, of your circus, it's in Fenton, yeah? That's where we're going?
Mm-hmm.
I have been told that there's a lady in Fenton as well that, well, firstly, there's a temple at home.
Oh, really?
Yes.
And?
Well, I've been looking for one for a while.
Oh, well, we'll take a little pit stop.
The temple I don't think is going anywhere, but the circus may, so I think we should handle that first.
If their schedule's not changed, I assume they'll be there for at least a few days.
Well, I don't think they can move a temple in a few days, but we have a few days to get yours settled, and then we can, go and stop by the temple.
Alright, then.
But on that topic of the temple, there's a lady, Duchess Amelia.
Have I heard of this person?
Roll a history check with disadvantage. It's very unlikely you would have.
Oh, disadvantage.
Oh.
I've been around.
That fucking
Yeah.
unlikely.
I would say you have heard of her. Definitely not met her. She essentially, let me see if I can get a ruler here. She essentially runs, because this right here is Fenton. She would run...
This?
Yeah, this... Sorry, right here is Fenton.
Yeah.
This is
The
Glosfield.
crossroads.
At the crossroads. You know she would be the Duchess that rules over, like, this basic area.
Oh, she's a duchess. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I said, Miss Aida. She's a duchess.
Right. That's all I know, I think. Right?
No, you
Or
would
different
probably know. As far as duchesses go, she's a bit unorthodox, I suppose. Her name is a bit synonymous with bad news.
She's not got the best reputation as far as I've heard. But I wouldn't know.
Well, then she seems to be playing her character because Fenton is the supposed birthplace of Tome, and she has turned it into a tourist attraction.
Oh.
And I kind of find it the feelings. I don't know how quite to describe them. I guess it's.
You want to kill her?
No, well, it's like, what's a food that you don't like? Like one food that you, or how you speak to Ian.
My bird.
Yes.
Oh, so you want to kill her?
No.
Ian's not a good reference then.
I just simply mean your feelings toward him.
Mm-hmm. I want to kill him.
Maybe step down from that.
I want to maim him.
One more.
What's one down from maim that's accurate?
Well, the moral of the story is, I would like to see that she is turned on a better leaf.
You want to change her heart?
I don't want her spewing lies about my god.
You want to sew her mouth shut?
That is Miss Aida, you are.
Ida's just grinning at you this whole time.
You are very extreme, and it kind of worries me.
I've been called worse. Jokes aside. So, how do you want to go about silencing her?
Well, we have I'm sure a few more days travel till we get there, and I'm sure we can sit on it. But I figured I would tell you now. You know, seems a bit like what acquaintances do. He looks at you like, is that okay? Like the raising eyebrow, like held tilted, like squinty eyed.
Keenan, you almost saw me die the other day. I'd like to know that we're friends.
Okay, I didn't want to say it first, you know. I've never really had friends.
Never.
Well, the only person I ever really talked to was Master Quentin, and then before then, my family.
And how are they?
That is,
You know, I've been meaning to have a conversation with you, actually. It's good that we're in the same room together, and I'm just gonna close the door behind him and lean against it.
Kapstan is,
on the way, I'm sure.
Do you have any messaging spells or magic?
No.
Let me see.
Not my forte. I blow things up.
Hold on.
So where are you from, Keenan?
Oh, well, I'm not from here.
No. I'm gonna have Ian perch on his shoulder and just stare at him.
Oh. Where are you from?
The circus.
No birthplace or?
Dalton?
Yes.
Did we ever come up with a name for my hometown?
We didn't.
Do you want to, like, just throw it out there?
Absolutely. I will. With the power of improvisation, I will name it. Watch this. I'm gonna get a word generator. This is gonna be awesome. We're gonna me, you, and the audience. We're gonna generate a town together.
Yeah. I don't want it to be a big town, like a little.
Call right now at
thing, like a little
1-800.
village.
Name that city.
We will call it Silver
roll.
Keep.
Okay. Fancier than I was thinking, but okay.
Not bad at all.
Yeah.
That's
Silver Keep, dear.
I'm sure it sounds like a very nice place.
It was shit.
Well, I stand corrected.
The name, gives you a lot to expect, but once you get there, you just drop the ball,
I guess, yes.
So I'm from the circus.
All right.
You?
So what did you do in the circus exactly?
Fire poi.
Is that where they spin the flaming sticks and stuff?
Mine were more on chains, but yes.
That sounds incredibly extreme. I
Oh,
never heard about it.
It was amazing. So where'd you say you were from? I didn't quite catch it.
Not from here. And he smiles
Mhm.
like he's scared and nervous and...
Keenan,
Yes?
somebody's messed you up.
Well, to be fair, I did tell you that I did it to myself.
No, I don't think you did. I think somebody told you that you did it to yourself.
I have no idea if this will work. But I had another revelation. Well, less of a revelation, more of a, well, it's not really otherworldly. Experience.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not quite sure if it'll work. I look around the room. Is Tom anywhere in there?
No.
Well, I can do this, and he pulls his shield out, and he focuses really hard, and just the entire room is filled with the shield.
Okay, you're gonna do the
Ooh.
thing.
Oh no, I shouldn't have done it in here.
So
You bust up the room.
You channel this energy from your core, and it extends through your body and channels itself into your offhand where your shield is being held. And Aida, you see this glowing, radiant, almost gray energy begin to extend from the edges of his shield. And it grows and grows and grows, and eventually it pops off, and about almost every piece of furniture in the room that is next to you is blasted away. The roof is expanded slightly, as a hole is now in it. And a very about, I think it was 3 foot thick piece of wall pops off the shield and lands on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
It is a wall that is very vaguely defensive, shield shaped at the top. It is like a kite shield tipped and rounded down. It is about 10 feet tall, 15 feet wide, and 3 feet thick.
Can I knock on it?
Yeah, you knock on it, and the almost metallic energy ripples as you touch it. You look, you can see through it. You can slightly see Keenan on the other side.
You said it busted through the ceiling?
It
Yes.
did, yes. We have a skylight now.
If somebody was walking on their way back to the inn to watch the fucking roof explode, would that somebody be Kapstan?
Say Kapstan would probably see that, yeah.
All right, we're gonna jog.
Oh
shit.
no! Oh no!
What the hell is that?
I don't know how to put it away.
Keenan, this is actually quite impressive.
I close my eyes and I focus really hard, like, go away, go away, go away, go away, go away.
After about 3 or 4 go-aways, it almost it vanishes, almost as if the edges of it collapse in on the center, as if it was sucked to a black hole. It is gone. The proof has
I
been
like
vanished.
that trick.
Meanwhile, downstairs. Dun, 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 dun.
Crashing through breaks the door off of its hinges.
Are you still leaning against the door?
I am still leaning against the door. I'm trying to block Keenan's exit.
Well, get ready.
She won't be.
Do I hear him coming with my passive?
Yeah, do we hear him coming?
I'd say
fuck.
yeah. Ida, roll athletics with disadvantage because I don't think you see this coming.
Miss Ida, I believe Kapstan is. Oh.
Kapstan smash. Oh, what the fuck?
Kapstan, you shoulder check the door and it budges but does not open. Ida,
I
you
just
feel
feel like a little bump.
bump.
What the hell? Why is everybody wanting in my room? I'm just gonna open the door.
As you
Oh,
open the
Kapstan.
door, Kapstan puts his boot down as he was about to mid-kick it. What the absolute hell was that?
I wish I could show you again, but I don't think I can.
Dalton, is my neck still swollen, by the way?
It is bruised, yes.
Okay. Come in? I'm gonna open the door.
Kapstan has both of his hands up, looks in the room at Keenan, probably sitting the way Keenan always does. Like, I don't know what's going on. Ida with whatever the hell's going on. He's just freaking out like, what the?
Don't freak out. Everything's alright. I think.
Keenan got a new trick.
I did?
Do it
and
again.
I don't think I can. However, we do need to talk, and I fill him in on the Duchess and Fenton.
And Keenan was just about to tell me where he was from.
As Kapstan listens to this, he slowly lowers his guard as the information is played to him, and he's focusing on Keenan. And he looks at Ida, looks back at Keenan, and then right as they finish and she says that, he twitches his head and looks back at Ida, points his finger at her neck. Give me a name.
Wouldn't you like to know?
See, this is why I didn't ask Kapstan. I figured it was consensual, and I look at her like, please tell me it was, so we don't have to go and homicide someone.
Do
I
gotta
just-
go
I
have
just
a
wink at him.
conversation with Owen or Simon. I called him Owen.
No, I've already had the conversation, dear. Anyway. Keenan?
Ida.
Kapstan?
Belton.
Damien?
Kapstan will not let this go.
What?
He just keeps pointing at your neck.
I don't quite believe you, Miss Ida.
Believe what? Do I have to go into detail?
Yeah.
It may change my mind, but
Dalton, just for my sake, can I roll a deception check and see how convincing I should act this?
can
Sure.
I roll an insight check as we
Yes.
test?
Yeah,
them?
let's roll some checks, boys. Whew.
Oh, fuck off,
Woo!
game.
Woo!
You guys believe her. It is up to you. Her story is convincing, and you don't find any hints of lies in there. It is up to you if you believe it or not.
Yeah, I'm not
Ew!
infallible.
That is disgusting, Miss Ida. Please. You guys do that all the time?
Didn't go into detail. I was basing off of like what's been said.
I thought it was funny.
It was pretty funny.
That was pretty funny.
That's
Yeah.
pretty funny, yeah.
I would laugh at that.
If I was in the
I
audience,
would
I think
upvote
we were
that.
hilarious.
Should we talk to the innkeep about? Then I point to the roof.
Oh,
No.
Oh, I'm gonna go talk to him.
Cap, don't
He-
mention all of this.
He tilts.
Don't mention the holes in the room. I don't want to pay for it.
Kapstan looks at the ceiling. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
So Keenan.
He's looking at you.
I've been incredibly honest with you. Told
And
you where I was,
I have not told you a single lie, Miss Ida.
but you're not being honest.
My oath says nothing about discussing information.
Do I know whether or not his oath says that? I don't know what your oath is. I don't think.
Roll a religion check.
Straight roll for Ida.
Damn.
Whoa. But I'm doing good.
You're doing great. Followers
Yeah.
of Tome
It's a Tuesday.
by usually either oath or just promise, I guess. I don't know what a soft oath is. Do not lie. That is word for word what the rule is. Tome has never told a lie, and neither shall his followers.
Now, doesn't Tome say don't lie? You know what do you know what what's it called? A lie of when you're leaving something out.
I believe that's
You're
called
doing
an
that.
omission of
Yes.
truth.
It's a lie of omission. And
But
a lie is a lie.
if only I could talk to him right now to see if that were actually what he meant. And I look around the room again.
If only he weren't dead.
That's a fair point.
Well, I mean, you guys are right. He is dead, but not in the sense that you're talking about.
I don't know another sense of death.
I sensed some death about 20 minutes ago.
Did
Yeah.
ya?
Kapstan, where have you been?
We'll get
Oh,
back to
I
this
think-
Keenan.
I think we're far more interested in where you come from rather than the information I have.
Oh no, I'm interested in both. We can come back to Keenan. He's not
I
going
s-
anywhere.
I spoke to Tom tonight.
Sure you did, pal. So
Good
here's
try.
the deal.
Seriously?
Yeah, no, you speak to Tom all the time. We got it.
But he spoke back. He was there.
Can I
No.
insight check?
Sure.
Man, you rolled a nat one. It's still the truth. Oh, come on.
The
He
dice really
seems
in
a bit-
favor of roleplay today.
He seems a bit flustered at the moment, so it's hard to get a read on him, as you assume he is flustered with the truth and with a fib.
Mhm.
You just, from your previous check, know that he does not lie. So take that as you will.
Whatever, Keenan. Go ahead, Cap. What'd you learn?
Right, so there's a clown in town.
Oh? From the circus.
Apparently she's been with them for about a month.
Can I get a name and a description?
Frantic, not clowny looking, more like a thief. Sick sense of humor. Name's Marie. Has a sister named Nicola.
Those names don't ring bells, right?
Absolutely not.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know anything about the sister except she's in Fenton. Bark rented out a room for himself left for Fenton. Second room was set aside for her so she could pass out flyers. Bark hasn't been doing so well, which we already knew.
They've resorted to passing out flyers. Back in my just word of the circus, you'd have people flocking to it.
Kapstan pulls out the flyer and hands it to her.
Oh, this is so cheap.
It's got glitter.
Glitter, shit.
This
I'm
is
just gonna
awesome.
like flip it over.
Does it look like there's any like secrets, messages, or anything in it? Like secret symbols, messages, invisible
Roll
ink,
investigation.
anything like that? Oh no, where's that? Oh, that's a straight one.
You don't find any, and if there are, they are hidden to you.
Why do my eyes only work when I want to see?
Pretty sure that's how vision works, kid.
Miss Ida, we never really.
Oh, his beard's shorter.
Why are we going to the circus again? Is it just to catch up with old friends, or?
I doubt that, considering Marie says everybody's dead.
Yes, well.
Something about a fire.
Yes, you remember way back when we all first met, and we were all sitting in Mr. Tasley's office, and I said I was fired from the circus.
Did you mean literally?
Anyway. It's a funny joke. I'm better than the clown.
She was shit. I don't like clowns.
But yes, Keenan is to see old friends and maybe to have a chat with Mr. Bark.
Kind of chat, like the chat I'm going to have with whoever may or may not have participated in activities with you.
She shrugs.
I don't know what that means. I hate that.
She shrugs again.
Well,
Eventually, she just kind of starts wiggling her shoulders.
how's about this, Miss Ida? You explain to us what happened at the circus, and I'll tell you where I'm from.
Oh
Sounds
dear,
like a
you'll
fair
have to.
trade.
It's not. Trust me, you'll have to give me more than that.
I will answer 3 of your questions.
Ooh.
Without dodging.
Without dodging.
How about this? How's about? Let's include all of us. All right, Cap? 3 questions each. Can't dodge. Have to answer.
Kapstan? Huh?
Well, Miss Ida said we were friends now, and
We're friends, right, Cap?
Not if you ask the clown.
The books say that when you have friends, you don't, you tell them things that you wouldn't tell anyone else because they're your friends.
That's right. We're friends now.
I'm going to go get drinks real quick.
I'm going to step in front of the door like I did with Keenan.
God damn it.
Kapstan pulls out his own bottle of the various bottles.
You hear a bit of jingling as he reaches into his coat.
Yeah. You know what? I'll pull out 3. 1 for Keenan, too, even though I know he won't drink it.
Nope.
It's sparkling water.
Yeah.
Yes, I would drink
Sure, I
sparkling
got
water.
apple juice in here.
Yes.
I'm going to drink that fancy stuff I stole from Dude earlier.
Understandable.
And I guess I will move away from the door as I'm being body blocked.
What would happen when you drink with a steam core?
Okay, can we go over the rules a bit more? I don't want, nothing too broad, Something somewhat specific. Not, tell me your life from when you were born to now.
No. Let's,
Within reason, right? Within reason?
right,
Okay.
within reason.
Okay.
I'm not gonna tell you, my whole life story. That's boring.
And is it just 3 questions altogether, or like 3 for each person?
3 for each person, so...
That sounds like
Wait.
a lot.
Wait.
Maybe it should be 3 broad questions that we all have to answer.
Kapstan's cork out onto the floor.
Did your stupid
is hard.
game.
I didn't think this far, Cap. 3 questions for each person. The other 2 have to decide on the question, alright?
Deal.
Deal.
Cap?
And with the rules set, this is where we're going to take a break.
Yes!
Hey.
I have to pee so
Fuck.
bad.
Thank you guys for putting up with our roleplay. And the roleplay will continue. We'll be back in a bit.
Yeah.
Da-da-da-da-da-da. I love how the two, both Keenan and Kapstan, could absolutely leave this room if they wanted to.
They absolutely.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely could.
Not even a question, right? But we
Mhm.
won't.
Yeah. It's great.
Literally,
I mean-
if I really wanted to, I could probably jump through the crack that I made in the fucking roof.
You could leave through the window, dude. It'd just be a fall.
You could
See, but
move
that's-
Ida. You're super strong.
I mean,
But-
you had a
but
hard time
he's
getting
super
inside.
Here.
Shut up.
True,
The
true.
dice
My
fucked
true.
dump stat is strength,
Anyway.
guys.
Oh yeah, what's your modifier?
-1.
me. I have
Fun fact, I've already started back recording, so,
Oh.
Oh.
yeah.
Welcome
Thanks.
back. Welcome back.
A little bit of behind the
Yep.
scenes there.
Hey,
Yoo-hoo.
hey, get out of here. You're not allowed back here.
Oh, okay. This is,
Get back behind the curtain.
this is where I'll have the camera fade back to black and then come back again.
Yeah.
We don't want
It's
no
literally it's
trespassers
just like
back
it fades
here.
out just enough where they think it's gonna keep going, but then we just go straight back. And we're like if they never stop not listening.
We don't want them to find out
Hello.
that everybody's actually acting.
What acting?
Yeah.
There's no script. There's a
There's
script.
no script.
I have
Wait.
no script.
We're gonna start back. I believe you guys were gonna
What have I
ask
been reading?
some questions of each other.
I've been reading the Quran.
I don't-
Anyways.
Anyways, so
who wants to go first?
well, I figured
It's
you
your
would.
stupid ass idea.
I wouldn't call it.
Let's start with
No, you know,
Keenan.
I was gonna say, yeah, okay.
Cap, what should we ask him? I like, where are you from?
Can we
But,
sit down? It feels
yeah,
fit-
sit.
it feel- like we all sit in a little circle, crisscross applesauce.
Yes, sit down. Come on.
What are we?
She like
school
pats
children?
next to her.
Well, I
Today
Listen.
we are.
I've never been in a school.
Me neither.
Never been a child.
Hey,
Huh? No, I'm kidding. It's a joke.
fuck did you? No. What did he say?
Throws him out a window.
What's the dog doing?
What the giant lion doing?
Anyway,
I am from.
wait.
Conservative, right?
Wait.
Oh, sorry.
Cap, do you think that's a good question to ask?
For him, sure. Since we already know where you're from.
Yes, where are you from, Keenan?
I
And I want like a town name.
Well, I didn't really grow up in a town. I grew up more in how do you say BFE?
Huh?
Well, I don't say bad words, but it's what Master Quinn used to say
Mm-hmm.
when something's really, 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 really far away and there's nothing around it, and it stands for bum.
Big fucking empty.
Bum
We were not thinking the same thing.
blank.
Oh, bumfuck nowhere.
Yes.
Ah, all right. Well, that doesn't answer my question, so you got to go into some more detail there.
Well, I am from.
What was the region?
The Indigo region. No.
The Indigo League.
Do you remember, Riley?
I don't remember what region it was from. I think it was the desert region, was it not? Or am I tripping?
You were from
You mean
Xanthrin.
Akron?
Xandrin?
Xanthrin, yes.
Xanthrin.
Yes. It is
I relay
the
this information.
it is the continent a bit northeast to Consurgia, where you are now.
But it's a part of
Overseas.
Consurgia, right?
No, it is a completely different continent.
Oh, well, shit, sorry. I'm from Xanthrin.
Overseas. Freya, get down!
No, it's just Xanthrin, not Freya, get down.
Shut your mouth.
Hell's Freya.
Anyway. Alright. Do we just ask one person all questions at once, or do we take turns, or?
You're making up the rules.
I shake my head in agreement.
Cat!
What?
Hey, Keenan.
Yeah?
We're supposed to agree on a question, so my question is, so he's totally a pirate, right? But, you need to agree or come up with one of your own.
Oh,
Me
my
too.
question was more, how does he, have a niece if he's made of metal?
Well, pick a damn topic.
I'm pretty sure that the niece thing was more of a family friend that this is just referred to as an uncle.
That makes sense.
So pirate?
Yeah, sure. Ask him.
So Cap, you're a pirate, right?
Or rather, you were a
Or are?
pirate.
Are.
Good one.
Ha 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 ha. Yes or no?
Depends whose waters.
I'm taking that as a yes.
I would say so, yes.
Only a crime if you get caught, and only if the sovereignty deems it so.
So yes, you're a pirate.
Miss Ida, you said the Kapstan said that the clown said that everyone died in a fire. You're made of fire.
I'm not made of fire, Keenan.
I think he's getting at, did you burn down the circus?
Absolutely
Yes.
not. I would never. Get off of that! Go! Go!
Ian is currently trying to climb onto Ida's
Ian's being a
shoulders.
bitch.
Okay, well.
Oh, I guess it's your turn again, huh?
I mean, we can skip me if you'd like.
No. Giants. What's your thing with those? Oh, wait, Cap. Is that a good question to ask?
Fine as any.
All right. Same question.
I don't like them. They're very scary.
But why don't
And
you
I've had
like them,
some
Keenan?
prior run-ins with them.
Elaborate.
Oh, well, I don't feel personally that is a part of your question.
Let's take a vote. Cap, do you think that's a good,
Well, this is no fair. He's going to agree with you.
Is he? Cap.
Damien?
Why is
Cap's
his
so mad.
silence funny to me?
Kapstan looks at you. What do you want me to say?
Agree with me.
No. We're putting it to a vote. Do you think he should elaborate? Within the
Not at
confines
all.
of my question.
Your question was, what is he not like about giants? It was pretty simple. He doesn't like them.
But why? Ah!
He had run-ins with them. Sounds fair enough to me.
Fine. Cap, where's your crew? Keenan, is that a good question to ask Cap?
Miss Ida, sure, yes.
Question stands. Where's your crew?
Kapstan looks at the floor and looks back up, just as stone-faced or metal-faced as always.
Most of them are dead. One of them is imprisoned. Several of them are lost.
I see.
See, this is why I didn't want to ask questions, because now there's a lot of
These are
tension.
important things to know, and now we know that this is a sore spot. I'm just gonna pat Kapstan on the metal leg so it goes ding ding.
I don't know what the hell it was, but okay.
Don't worry about it.
So, if you didn't burn it down and everyone in the circus died, did you die in the fire?
You see, like a look flash, or her grin sort of like twitches a bit, like she really wasn't expecting that question.
I mean, you're obviously here, so I hope you say no. But I mean, it made sense in my head
Yes,
at least.
Keenan, I died in the fire,
Well,
and
see,
then I
no,
lived.
that is just so very peculiar.
Well, I'm standing here, sitting.
You know, that makes me think of your bird over there.
Mm-hmm. What about him?
You sure don't like him, but he won't leave.
Well, he's a familiar. See? And I'll snap my fingers and he'll poof to my shoulder. And then I'll just like swipe him off.
He falls and clutches to the floor.
He can't leave. Sadly.
See, that's the problem I got with that. Keenan's making a good point. Everybody says that everybody died. And you got a bird that won't leave you alone.
Hi, Zora.
Yes, well, it's Keenan's turn, isn't it?
Fair enough.
How's your relationship with your family, Keenan?
Non-existent.
As in, your family's non-existent? In which case, I'm sorry.
As in, I have not spoken to them or heard of them or seen them or had any sort of contact with them in since before I made my oath.
A while, then.
Very long time.
I'm sorry, Cap. I was supposed to consult you on that.
No, I think it's a fine question.
Well, that's your last answer you've got to give, so. What do you want to ask Cap? I'm kind of running out.
What happened?
I think that's a fine question. What happened?
What happened to what?
Your crew.
Your crew.
Do you want a short answer or a quick answer?
I feel
Yeah.
like a short one would be appropriate.
Kapstan adjusts himself. He takes off his hat and sets it down.
Hmm.
Captain Sundown said that it was going to be a routine check. He and a couple others would go on the shore. We, and the majority of the crew, myself, and the first mate Marshal, Sunfire's father, were to stay on the boat and have her go out a couple miles away from town. I guess by then we had pissed off the wrong people. And, well, by the time that Sundown was supposed to be rowing his way back home, a much larger ship with guns came out of the horizon, tore through the crew like they were nothing. By the time I figured out what was going on, we were already halfway in the ocean. Sunfire's father gave me his little wizarding journal in the hopes that maybe I would do something with it. I'm not too smart, though. And I wasn't nearly strong enough to pick up that mast as it held the galley doors shut. And I watched the rest of the crew drown. Right there in the middle of the Chaos Seed drink. I looked up to the inky blackness and saw that galleon head off in a direction. I followed it till I made land. And then
Oh, sorry.
I met with an imprisoned captain who told me that everything was lost and I should find something else to do. I've been looking for something else for the last little bit. Does that answer your question?
Ida just nods.
Keenan wipes a tear.
Hmm.
Kapstan knocks back an entire bottle and then stands up so he can go to the other side of the room.
I'll like scooch out of his way.
Click, 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 click.
And he just leans against the wall.
Soft creaking from the boards as he puts his weight on it. I believe there's
He
one
left his
question
hat
to
on the
ask.
floor, by the way.
I believe you have one question.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I want to ask anymore. What happened to your neck?
Keenan.
Given the dumb face on the man downstairs, I don't think it was a lover's spat.
No. We
So I think
never.
Keenan's got a great question.
I don't guess Eurydice was too happy about me smashing a spider in front of her temple.
Wait. Don't tell me.
She shrugs.
God strangled you?
Yeah, a bit.
Oh no.
Why couldn't it have been a man?
This is
I wish.
bad.
What?
Oh, he's just like he's in fetal position, like doing the rocket back and forth.
um, she just recounts the sort of nightmare that she had. She's calling it a nightmare.
I told you not to do it.
I'd already done it. I didn't ask. I just did it. I tend to do that.
You've got
There is no way that a goddess of so many things would be so upset about you killing a fucking spider.
It was right in front of her temple.
Literally on her steps.
It's
Not like
just
she
a
built
spider.
the damn door.
At least she left me with a warning.
I truly hope that is only a warning and not a foreshadowing.
I don't know. How bad's it look? I'm gonna like lift up my chin.
How bad does it look, Dalton?
Well, the bruise is very deep purple on the edges of her neck where the thumb and the fingers would be. It's still a bit bruised in the middle, going from each side of the neck, though it is lessened. So, it's pretty purple. Doesn't
I'm gonna
look
cast
great.
Cure Wounds at first level, see if it heals.
Oh.
No. Yeah, I'd say so.
I was about to go assault of medicine, man.
That's a relief.
The purple bruising slowly recedes and fades. The last thing to go is the bit of purple veins that are hidden beneath the skin as they too slowly fade.
Ida, you've got to make an offering. You've got to apologize.
I don't have to do shit. It's a little spider. I think she got her comeuppance or whatever you want to call it, her revenge. She got it.
Gods don't play around about this kind of thing, Ida.
Just a spider.
It's just a spider, Keenan.
Just a spider got you. That.
A warning. I won't do it again.
I've seen men flayed.
Huh?
I've seen men flayed for worse than that. Imprisoned for less.
I don't know what you want me to say. I squished a bug. She got mad.
I mean,
She has like thousands of them. It's not like she's missing it.
I think that's the problem. Ida.
Plus, she's the goddess of death. When the spider dies, who does it go to?
and when you die, who do you go to?
You see her just kind of like stop mid-sentence, mouth open, like she was gonna continue talking. But when you said that, it just kind of like cut her off.
Oh well, I didn't.
No, you're fine. In that case, she'll get me when she gets me.
You know that actually made. Oh my. That. Whoa.
What?
If you, to be honest, died, and then came back, and now you're squishing spiders, maybe.
A blasphemer in multiple ways.
That just leads me to believe this was even less of a warning and more, like I said, foreshadowing.
She's giving you a look that you haven't seen her give anybody before. And it's very similar to the stare that Ian gives you. I'm going to get a drink.
I think I
And
might
maybe
want
get my
one
neck
too.
bruised some more, so don't wait up on me. I'm going downstairs.
Okay. Ida,
Hey, Cap,
you leave the room.
You got any more of that liquor?
Nope, it's just apple juice.
Serves me right.
Okay.
Kapstan just kind of eyeballs her as she leaves.
You head out. I assume close the door behind you, and you head downstairs.
Yep.
When you go down, you see an empty bar. Most of the candles have been snuffed, as Simon is rearranging glasses and cleaning the mugs, getting ready to close shop.
I'm just gonna slide into a stool across from him.
Alright.
I'm fine. You closed up.
Yeah, but I'm still awake if even you need a drink or something.
One glass of something really, really strong. And she just kind of like gives a little shrug, like, maybe some company for the night? I know I already turned you away before, and I'm sorry about that. I was in a bad mood.
I'm like taken aback, like, alright. He's gonna turn around and he'll pull out one of the bottles and pour a mug, and he'll slide it to you.
I am going to chug it. Just down it as quickly as I can.
Understandable. The heckin' like night you've had. Understandable.
Mm-hmm.
But what got you there?
Where?
Points to his neck.
I feel back at my neck again.
Mhm. Oh wait, never mind. It was healed. My bad. That never happened.
I mean, he saw it before.
That is fair.
Not retcon.
I feel like talking about
Retcon
it.
the retcon.
Yeah. We don't want to talk about it. That's fine. I ain't gonna push.
Yeah. Some asshole on the street.
Alright.
He got his butt kicked, though. You should see him.
Good. Assholes deserve asses on the ground.
Speaking of assholes, by this time Kapstan's going to make his way down to the bar, but he's not going to stop. He's just going to go outside.
Okay.
Like, he'll, like, maybe look at them as he walks outside, but he's going outside.
Ida tries her best not to look at you as you're walking.
The death stare commands.
Not the death stare.
She can feel it.
I glare at Simon though as I leave.
Okay.
Click, 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 click.
As you leave, he'll kind of like meet your gaze as you walk out. As you're about to walk out the door, he'll give you a nod, a soft smile, almost as if he's like, I understand.
Nice. I'm gonna go get into some trouble.
Oh, lovely. As
Just
he
start
walks out the
mugging
door,
people.
As he walks out the door and the door closes, Simon goes back to cleaning the counter. Got some protective friends.
Nah. They're good people.
Good to hear.
Just
Kinda
as
like-
a pan to Kapstan slamming somebody against a wall, robbing the absolute bejesus out of him.
Just like, I've had a bad day, and you're about to make it a lot better.
Pansy Keenan is sitting up in the room just praying.
Lord, forgive Ida, for she has sinned.
I'm having a bad night
And,
and I'm taking it out on you.
Sinning.
Simon he'll toss his rag over his shoulder. Alright, I'm done here.
Lovely. Lead the way then.
He opens a door that is like behind the bar, a bit to his right. Ladies first.
And she goes in and we fade to black.
We absolutely fade to black because I don't do that shit. That's for losers.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Woo! Speaking of fade to black, the guy you're putting on his ass in the alleyway, Kapstan, his vision's going a bit black. How you feeling?
Just
I thought you were about to say he was black. I was like, whoa, 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 whoa.
just wailing the shit out of him. As soon as he's just not conscious anymore, I'm going to keep prowling.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
You're gonna get arrested.
Is there anything you're looking for specifically?
Violence.
Okay.
I'm out on a piratey dirge, and everything is my booty,
No.
Oh no.
including their booties.
Not their booties.
Give to me your butt.
Oh no.
Is Tom in the room now?
Tom's butt in the room.
If he's in the room, so is his butt. Would you
Not
like
100%
to?
true.
Would you like to attempt to reach out and call to him?
Tom, I could really use a hug right now.
Meanwhile, Kapstan hugging somebody inappropriately.
No.
Oh, well, maybe less of a hug and more of a what do I do? It's just 2 times in one night. I'm asking too much.
You feel a soft coldness go through your shoulder as you see Tom's hand go straight through your left shoulder as he walks past you while you're still sitting on the ground. Afraid I can't open the hug department. Still a ghost. But advice I can try. And he'll lean up against the same wall Cap was before he
But
left.
if you can't, never mind. I don't. Aricide, right? Say she probably doesn't take too kindly to people cheating death.
Say not. Seems accurate.
So, were you? Can you like? I guess you're not omnipotent or omnipresent. Are you omnipresent since you're stuck with me?
No. No god is. Except maybe. Go on.
So say, theoretically, that I had a friend who cheated death.
Yeah.
How would he go about fixing that issue of upsetting Aricide?
Well, depends. You know how they cheated death? Because if it's undeath, that's something she looks down on.
What's the difference?
Like a lich. You know what that is?
Yes.
Okay. So say, hypothetically, this friend of yours sold their soul to a jar. Like a lich.
You can do that?
Yeah, that's how liches work. They put their soul.
Jars?
Yeah,
It's just that easy.
They put their soul in a jar or something, and when they die, instead of the soul going to the afterlife, it just stays in the jar. They'll have some weird magic voodoo make them a new body. They just come back.
Interesting. So, say, how would someone go about either undoing this or making Oricity okay with it?
I'll tilt his head back and thinks for a second.
I'm hanging out with a group of people, Tom, that are so strange.
Well, this seems rude.
Perish.
Perish. This seems rude, but I wouldn't really call Oricity negotiable. She's less of a, this is gonna sound harsh, a person and more of a force in nature. The way she sees it, it's just a thing that is a fact. Can't change facts. If
Oh no.
she wants someone dead because they somehow cheated her natural cycle, she'd probably be upset about that. She'd probably want to go after him. She's not too keen on liches, and she's definitely not too happy about the Jester at death.
Right. Tom, today has been an incredibly stressful and long day. I've met you. It's just non-stop. So I know that the clerics they can, see things from far away.
Powerful ones can. Some of them, yeah.
So you can't do that since you're not looking up and down. Well,
No.
dead.
So many. Never mind.
Alright. Then I guess, I'm really tired.
Then you should sleep.
Oh.
Is that you? Does he just pass out?
Yeah, no, he's fucked. He's gone.
Oh.
Amazing. And he snores.
He more purrs, but I can't purr.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, technically lions can't purr, but okay.
Hey, shut up.
Bite me.
This is a Leonin. And he'll off with the wind again.
Meanwhile, violence ensues.
Yes,
Yeah.
violence in the streets. And choking in the sheets? Question mark.
The same violence that's happening outside is also happening inside.
Kapstan.
Like if this was a show, we would do back to back, and it would be about the same actions.
Okay.
Yeah, just like Castlevania.
First
I
thing
didn't want to say that because it made me uncomfortable, but yeah.
How long are you going to be committing acts of violence against
It depends,
the flesh and man?
How many alley cats roam the streets?
Was that metaphorical,
dang.
or are you looking for actual cats?
No, I mean people who.
Oh, I thought he was
Prowl.
actually beating up cats. I was like, hey, yo!
Where's Keenan? No, no,
Where's
just
Freya?
I got all night. So if there's as many asses to kick, that of people that lurk behind shadows trying to stab, and rob people. Well,
Oh, Are
I
you
got all night.
Are you a lethal protector, Kapstan?
No, I'm angry, and they're the easiest people to prey on.
Okay.
Going to make you cry.
Okay.
So the infirmary got in like 14 people today. It was weird. We were assaulted by a skeleton.
Roll me a perception check.
Is my 13 not good enough?
Yeah, I'm going.
One better. Okay. Now roll me an attack roll. You choose the weapon.
Ooh, that's a good question.
You want to use your mitts, that'd be a strength roll.
No, I think I'm out clubbing people with my axe.
Okay.
Be slashing people then.
No, I'm using the handle.
Oh, never mind.
And
Same
finally,
way, just different side.
And finally, roll me a stealth check. If you are being stealthy. If not, roll an intimidation check. Okay.
Well, Kapstan just had a hell of a night.
You go around, and you begin beating absolute ass. It is terrible for everyone else. You leave bloodstains on back alleys that people don't even know exist. And the one time you are caught, the guards look at you. You give them a brief glance over the shoulder. The eyes spark slightly, and they sheathe their swords again and turn around like nothing happened.
Hey, Bill, you want to live tonight, right? Oh, fuck yeah.
Okay. You at any point you go back to the inn?
Nope. As long as there's access to gig, I will stay there until the broad daylight. I need no rest.
Okay. We will then skip to morning. You all awaken.
Big job.
The daylight comes up, I will then make my way to the bar, and I'll just kind of chill.
Okay. You come,
You just-
sit at the bar for a while. Eventually, maybe you've been sitting there, I'd say about, give or take 20 minutes. And eventually, Simon will enter from that side door. He's wearing a different shirt. This one is a shortened sleeve, non-button-up shirt. He has different pants on, but he still has slacks. These slacks, instead of over his shoulders, or suspenders, I mean. Suspenders, instead of over his shoulders, are now hanged loose at his side. Oh. Morning.
It certainly is.
Ida just sort of like also exits unashamed, clothed.
Oh.
Morning, Cap.
Thank God.
Heads around back.
Kapstan just kind of leans back in his chair, puts his feet up, and just nods at you as you go up. He, by the way, is still covered in blood and stuff.
Oh, that is an important detail.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No. I didn't.
Ah,
I spent the whole night crusading in my own way, and then I sat down.
Cap,
Hmm.
don't you think
What?
you need to get a little washed up?
Don't you?
We can do it together. And I'll go upstairs and just leave him behind.
Fuck are you laughing at?
That it was pretty funny. He'll pour himself a glass of water and pull out a box from under the counter. He opens it and he pulls out a cigar. Pull out a second and offer it to you.
Kapstan reluctantly stands up to accept it.
Okay.
Attaboy.
He pulls out a little box of matches and light yours first, and then get his own. He'll take a good long drag, kind of hold it for a bit, and let it out. Eventful night.
Cap takes a drag, and then on his blood-stained hands, cracks his knuckles.
Oh, yeah. How about yours?
Steam and smoke come out of his mouth.
Aida,
Yeah?
roll a performance check.
Oh my gosh! Don't make me do this!
Hey, yo. What's going on?
I mean, wouldn't she have advantage because she is a performer?
Sure.
That's better.
There's our girl.
Alright.
Dalton, roll a performance check.
I did.
Oh, okay.
All right, let's see.
I'm
how
ashamed to
how
say the
fast he
number.
can piss off Kapstan.
You what?
I'm ashamed to say the number.
Could you like send it to me?
And, I'm gonna go downstairs.
Okay.
You're gonna bump into Ida on the way.
Good morning, Miss Ida.
Good morning, Keenan.
She is way too happy. Keep going downstairs at a quicker pace.
I came up here to get Keenan, so I'm actually just gonna turn around and follow him back down.
Yeah, as you guys come back down, it's me and fucking Simon having a smoke.
Mm-hmm. He's just
By the gods, Kapstan, are you alright? I go up and tap him with the cure wounds because I think it's his blood.
idiot.
He stops you before you can do that.
Keenan, I don't bleed.
Oh.
You might want to save that for the dregs of Glosfield.
Right.
Sit down. I'm sure Simon here has some breakfast.
Right.
He does. I'm just gonna sit down at the bar.
I thought you were taking a shower.
When did I say that?
I really wish I had prestidigitation.
You're gonna do what?
I was going to clean you both up.
Why? You don't like wearing medals after a ceremony?
No, because I do not believe in being rewarded for something that I did not earn. Goodbye. That made him leave. Welcome back. You're muted.
Kapstan's eyes just fade and power down. They power back on and he starts talking. No sound comes out.
Sorry, I had to do a reboot. Windows updated. No,
Oh my god.
Kapstan says,
Oh, trust me, I earned these.
Yeah.
Riley?
Well, we got a long day of traveling.
Riley, I believe your
Riley?
microphone changed.
Going on.
Hello?
Hello. Hello.
Hi.
Whoa.
Hi.
My microphone accidentally became slightly unplugged. I did not
what?
enjoy that.
Unplugged.
Oh.
So, we have a long day of traveling. So, shall we?
Before we go, I'd like to stop and pick up Mr. Bark's watch that the kids sold.
Right. Well,
And where's that?
I didn't write that down in my notes, but Ida does have the information.
Yeah, you do.
Tell them where is that?
I would know because it was said in the last month.
Yes, Keenan would also know.
Just a
Correct.
flex.
Give me a second. I need my notes.
Kapstan wasn't there, so therefore Damien would have no reason to remember.
I really thought you were gonna mug that kid to get Ida her gold back.
Why would I mug a child?
He
Oh
stole
no, it's Kapstan.
the
You
can
pocket
find a
watch.
reason.
The pocket watch was sold to a general store named the Horn of Plenty.
I relayed that. Oh,
And where is
Simon
that?
here. Do you know where this store is?
Yeah. He will set down 3 plates of breakfast for each of you. 2 slices of bacon, a biscuit, and eggs.
Yum.
On northern side of town, kind of near that the statue.
Oh, I know where that's at.
Enjoy.
Kapstan slides his plate towards Simon.
You're probably going to want to eat that.
All right. Appreciate it.
Because I don't.
If you could just give me directions, I could probably figure it out.
You want like the address or?
I
I would like.
Keenan.
Oh, never mind. Then.
Went through there. It's by the statue.
Oh, right.
You would know that though. You're good.
My brain takes a moment to wake up. Forgive me.
It's fine.
If you had to rate it on a scale of 1 to 5, how fine of an establishment is it? Simon.
I mean, Gloria is a fine lady. Been in the business for a bit. Doesn't take too kind of bargaining, I suppose. She's nice.
I'm gonna need a washcloth.
Yes, Cap.
Alright. Those of you who need to get washed, do. Those of you who
Yep.
eat breakfast, do.
Yep.
To the place. La, 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 la.
Yep.
Thank you for the
I
transition.
do not wash
Milo.
off my axe.
I thought you were about to say your ass, and I was like, that's very specific.
I fucking hope you do. Anyway.
I've never washed my ass.
No!
Cap.
I hate this lore.
Cap.
I hate this is the worst
Cap
day.
is so scared of water that he doesn't clean himself.
Oh no! I don't think Kapstan has an ass.
Are you sure?
I'm not 100% sure. No.
With this new lore established that Kapstan no longer has his ass, it'll take a side quest and 2 arcs to get that back.
Yep.
You guys head
Like
to the north.
hell, I'm
guys-
modular.
You guys head to the north side of town, and you find the general store named the Horn of Plenty.
I hold the door open for them.
Thank you, Cap. I'm gonna walk on in.
Wait, did we not buy the watch last session?
No, we
Oh.
bought a
What
necklace.
about the amulet?
That's right, we bought your amulet. Okay, I'm caught up now. I remember it good.
Okay. You walk in. There's a little ding 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 from a bell hanging above the door, and you see a woman, human. You could assume maybe in her early 60s. Hair a bit gray, wrinkles in the face, wearing a pale blue, I guess, dress, blouse, with a white apron over it. She is currently picking up boxes and setting them on shelves. Aye, one moment, dears. I'll be with you.
Alright, ma'am. No rush.
Are there any trinkets worth stealing, or
Oh my gosh. I'm just gonna lean against the countertop on an elbow.
Okay. The building itself is rather large. However, the main shopping area is not that big. It's a bit smaller than a gas station, I suppose. There's the counter with a door behind it, one shelf in the middle, and 2 shelves on either side. The room itself is maybe 20 feet by 20 feet. On shelves are bits of bottles and ointments and oils, rope, some occasional like whetstones and weapon repair kits and maintenance kits.
so it's like 100% a general convenience store. So there's nothing
Yeah.
unique here worth stealing.
Yeah.
I will not steal anything.
She puts the last of
For
the
now.
Understandable. She puts the last of the boxes that she has on the shelf behind the counter. Oh, hi, hello. Can I help you all?
Yes. We heard that there was a watch that was sold to you not too long ago. I was interested in buying it.
Oh, all right. The one from the is the boys that brought it in?
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Yes. Okay. Give me one moment, please. We'll find it.
I'll just nod.
She turns around, goes into the back room. A moment passes by, and eventually she does come back with a familiar pocket watch. It is silver with a bit of gold inlays, almost like vines sprouting. With a much like a locket, a lid that pops open to reveal a clicking watch.
Mm-hmm.
It is set on a golden chain that runs down and has a... Oh no, where is my thing? There is my thing. A skull on the end of the chain with a pointed chin, and instead of eyebrows there are bony ridges with almost curved features and thorned patterns in it.
And how much are you selling it for?
Let's see. Clockwork's a bit rare in these parts, and nice make. I'd give it to you for about 10 gold.
I'd say that's a fine deal. I'll pull out 10 gold and give it to her.
Well, it's a good thing it wasn't more expensive. Otherwise, I would have fucking fact checked that shit.
Here you go, dear. She will hand off the watch and take your 10 gold. Anything else y'all need while you're here?
What kind of store is it? Like, what's the line in the shelves?
General stuff. Ropes, weapon kits like whetstones and things to maintain them. Snowshoes, camping gear, hiking sticks, jerky, traveling foods, general convenience. Backpacks.
I would like to buy some rations and some rope.
Ida doesn't need anything else.
Like, I want to buy like some good like if they got some jerky or something, I want that.
It is you can get 2 days worth of rations of the jerky for 1 gold piece.
How much rope can I buy?
I believe rope is pretty. It is 1 gold piece for 50 feet of hempen rope.
I would like to buy 150 of it, so that's 3 gold, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That is correct.
She sell manacles?
Let me check. And she will step back. Elton to Google that. She comes back. I believe they're more decoration? She shows you a set of manacles that are very much glamour more than design, or more than function. They are onyx black with crystalline skulls topping the top of them, and with almost stone textured chains between each one. And the part that closes and locks the wrist into place is formed like a skeleton's jaw.
How much?
4 gold pieces, we'll say.
Well, if I can't find a use for them, maybe Aida can. And I hand her 4 gold.
Thank you, dear. And she'll hand them to you. Anything else, then?
No.
All right.
No.
To Fenton!
The Fenton! Okay.
Yeah.
Absolutely lovely. You guys die. That's the end of the session. Sorry.
Yeah, I was actually expecting that.
I know,
Nice.
right? No.
My backup character is God. I'll be playing as a DM.
Hmm. The old switcheroo, huh?
Yep.
Does that mean I finally get to be a player in my own game?
Oh, no.
Oh.
No.
Oh. Okay, well, you guys go,
Welcome to Roll for Replaced.
No! It's just... It's just like, we show up, everyone is terrible in their accents, and just like, it's just random people dressed up as us.
It's like the Muppets.
Muppets. Hello,
You fool!
this is
You've
Roll
captured
for
their stunt
Redacted.
doubles.
You guys head to the Weird Wagon stable to pick up your
Our
your
boy.
cargo, your mode of transportation, and smoke. Do not forget
For
smoke.
for Replaced, it'd be Stanley instead of Stinton.
Correct.
I like Stenton.
You guys load up Stenton, and you get him all hitched up to Smokes, and
Mhm.
you begin to pull out. I believe, who is driving, Cap or Keenan?
Yep, probably.
Unless Keenan would like to, Kapstan.
If you need a break, just let me know.
Ida's perched up on top of the carriage going, "Who's a good boy?" and rubbing in.
You hear this chitter like this almost
So cute.
Makes a Perry the Platypus nice.
almost liquidish purring noise, as
I
every
love it.
now and then the cart will like gently spasm a bit. Little tendrils of gray goop will like slurp out, then
Awesome.
kind of like stick it back in itself. But you guys are off.
Upon the trail once more.
Do.
Upon the trail once more. Me and my compatriots. Upon the trail once more.
Once more? Like again?
It's like you said it's
No.
like a 2 days or 3 days to
3 days travel.
3 days travel. Cool.
Mhm.
We can make it in 5.
So long as a spider lady doesn't, just like ambush us on the road. We'll be fine.
Okay.
Right, Dalton?
Would like to, on your first day of travel, nothing of interest happens. You guys, I'm assuming, bed down, perhaps? Or do you,
Probably.
with your new cart, just sleep on the cushioned seats as
Yeah,
Cap
probably.
drives?
Is there room for my wings if I sleep on the cushion seats? Because if not, I'll just sleep on the roof.
There would not be enough room in the cart to spread your wings out fully. So if you wanted to do that, you'd have to sleep on the roof. Yeah.
On the roof. With a
Okay.
blanket.
I'll keep an eye out for anything.
Cap, through the night. For one, I want you to make a perception check for me.
Perception check?
Yes. 12.
12.
Nothing of importance to mention. You see the odd animal run out of the way of the cart. A few birds and bats chittering in the wood. I was gonna say something and then I forgot it. Oh,
Yeah.
through a bit of the like halfway through the night, you're getting a bit worried for Stilton, trying to make sure he's still up and at 'em to push through the night, and it seems he's fine.
Yeah,
still
I'm
chugging
so
her along.
worried.
Oh, someone getting sleepy. Take a nap, loser. Anyway,
What?
what's up?
Huh?
Huh?
What? Continue.
Alright. The sun rises, and you all awaken. I'd say wakes first, since the sun is directly in your cornea.
Yeah.
Keenan, you would wake up shortly
As
after.
usual. That
Mhm,
seemed never mind.
mhm.
Just shut my mouth.
Oh. It is the second day of the 3-day journey. Would you guys like to do anything on your travels?
I'll leave some jerky on like the back of the cart before we go to bed, and just say, Tom, this is for you. I don't know if you can eat or not, so if you can, here it is. Yeah, and then I go to bed and then wake up. Now we're here. Is the jerky still there?
Jerky is still there.
Damn it. Okay.
I was really hoping Stenton would eat it.
I've changed my mind. It is gone.
Okay.
Just sort of like to myself every night before we go to bed. Ida just kind of like takes Ian and goes, "So how about the chat now?" And then waits till she goes to sleep to see if anything happens, and if not, she just wakes up and like backhands him off of the cart.
Roll a persuasion check.
Okay.
I'm sure Kapstan would notice this.
Where is my persuasion? There it is. Ah! Come on, kitty.
You hear a voice in your head. In front of all these people? Now, you know I get stage fright.
Yeah, sure you do.
Sweet dreams. Then it
Fuck you.
hushes.
Now the question is, did Ida reply in her head?
Did I reply in my head, Dalton?
I don't know. Did you reply in your head?
If you could understand me in my head, then yeah.
If you would like
Okay,
to try
just-
responding in your
Just
head.
behind him,
does
Kapstan
work.
just fuck you. What?
Talking to you, potty
Not-
mouth.
Not you, Stanton. I love you. But no, she does it in her head.
Absolutely wonderful. Okay. On to the night then. Unless you guys want more.
Mm-mm.
I'm just driving, man.
Understandable.
Ain't nobody got to talk to me unless they fucking need to.
Alright.
Ida would probably mess with you every once in a while, but yeah.
Don't make me throw you off this damn wagon.
messes with him, just like hits him in the back of the head with a chair.
She would definitely flick him in the back of the head just to hear the dong.
Alright. Cap, roll me a perception check. Okay. It is about halfway through this night that Stenton now begins to seem a bit exhausted.
Aww.
You would like to keep moving, regardless, that is up to you.
Don't
With
lamb.
a 22 perception. No, you would not notice anything. Nothing of importance.
I hate that. How safe does it look to stop?
You keep riding for another 20 minutes, and you find a bit of a clearing in the wood. Breach slightly in an opening in the trees that you could ride into if you wished.
Yeah, I'll pull over.
Okay. You stop the wagon and you hitch Smokes up to a tree. Aida, Keenan, you both are jostled slightly awake as the cart begins to melt into the ground. The wheels turn to liquid, and the very bottom of it just slorps into the ground as the cart is now leaning slightly to the left. You are still inside and still, solid surface, but he is now, I guess, slumped.
I'm just gonna flutter off of the roof and just pat one of the doors you've done so well.
Downside
I'm gonna
of
perch
having
myself in a tree.
All right. Downside of having a living cart.
I
want
want
to
to
just like the
him.
horses.
I want to give him something to eat.
I'll
Okay.
leave some more jerky out for Tom.
Okay. How much longer do you stay up with him, Ida? Because it is the middle of the night. It is maybe
Oh,
3 o'clock at night.
I'll just give him a snack and then I'll just lay down in the grass next to him
All right.
and go to sleep. With the final thing being a finger to Ian. What?
Really weird.
Okay.
I'm a circus freak, Cap. Go to sleep.
No.
And I'm just gonna sit up in the chair just like I did that first night when we met the Reapers.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You are uninterrupted as the sun begins to rise and the noise of the wildlife, birds cawing and chittering in the distance, singing their songs. It awakens you, and when you awaken, Keenan, the jerky is gone.
I hope you liked it, Tom.
And
Meanwhile, a raccoon somewhere.
Meanwhile, the cart.
No shit, right?
just over there. Anyway, and Stinton is now back on all four wheels.
That's a good boy.
I hook Smokes back up, and we get upon the trail once more.
Lovely. Okay. Last day of travel. You guys travel for give or take 4-ish hours. And then over a bend, you see a walled city. I believe this one is called. Heading to Fenton, yes? Just to make sure.
Yes.
Weirdly enough, no.
Going back to
Oh.
Charleston Wall. I'm not Charleston Wall. That's Critical Role. Sorry.
I mean, Ailson is an option. It's the wrong direction, but...
I'm going to Torvoth.
Hey yo. Chill
So
out.
I've heard a lot about these mercenaries here.
Hey yo, chill out.
Actually, fun fact. No, you do see a walled city in the distance. This one is, I believe, slightly bigger than Glosfield. The only difference is this one has, outside of the wall, a few houses. Almost like, I want to say they're about the size of sheds. They're very small, and I guess moderately well built. Seems that outside the city is a small community, and that is what you see. As far as from where you are now, you're about, give or take, 200-ish feet away.
Not if I flap it into maximum overdrive. No.
Stinton grows a nitrous.
He's just full of surprises.
He's full of jerky.
He's just gassy.
You guys begin riding forward. And you will reach the outside community that is bordering Fenton.
Fenton Light.
Fenton Light, yeah. The free version. As you get closer, over the wall to the southwest, I believe, across the river, because this village is as well bisected by a river. You see a colorful, colors slightly faded tint on the other side of the wall. It seems to be outside of it. But you do see it. Bits of string dangle from a piece of metal that is atop the tent that strings down, going on to other tents that surround it. But from here, it's hard to pick up much detail.
They've let the big top get so dirty. By the way, it's very likely that nobody's gonna recognize me, so let's not drop my name around here, okay?
Well, then what should we call you?
If they're not going to recognize you, why would it matter?
Saoirse.
How about just, Courtney?
I like Saoirse.
Hate both of those.
It's my name. I get to pick.
How about we just call you Ruby?
I didn't.
How about you call me Saoirse?
Because I don't think I can pronounce it.
Saoirse.
Dear. Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Sear, like you're searing a steak.
Okay.
Shut. Like, shut up.
It takes him a minute to get it, but he gets it. He catches it.
Okay. Right. That one got me a little bit.
Yeah.
Through the gates!
You approach the gates, and unlike Glosfield, these guards are more stern-looking, I suppose. They do not break, what is the word? Stance, I guess?
Formation.
Yeah, formation, I guess. I don't know. There's not really a formation.
Rank. They don't
there's-
break rank.
Yeah.
Eye contact.
There's 2 guards
They
on
don't
either
break
side.
eye contact.
They don't make eye contact. They
Oh,
stare at the
no.
ground. There are 2 guards.
They're all
on,
cross-eyed.
on either side of the gate, and they carry. These would be. Were they back? I wrote that down, right? Yes. Okay. You guys roll a history check for me. Keenan, you with advantage.
History's a straight roll for me. Did I roll twice? I rolled once. What?
Huh.
What are these rolls?
It's crazy.
Isn't that like the 3rd natural 20 I've rolled?
Mm-hmm. Cap, you, I suppose, recognize the uniform they're in. It is this. They would be. Yeah. This smooth, almost pearl-esque black armor. Not quite full plate, more breast, but still a bit on the leaning towards the heavier side. With all of them have swords sheathed, as well as some kind of polearm, some with halberds, most with spears that are drawn out, pole stuck into the ground.
Got it. Stab him under the arm.
You would probably recognize them, though you wouldn't know their name. Keenan and Aida, you would recognize these as black bearers. They are
What?
black bearers.
Black bears.
Black bearers?
Yes, they are essentially monster hunting police. They are very anti-magic. They are very stereotypically racist to some.
Mm.
You know for a fact, Aida, that they do not take kind to demon folk.
Mm-hmm.
And that has been a bit of a detriment when you have run into them.
This is the same group of people we were talking about earlier, Dalton?
Yes.
In the car?
Yes.
Okay.
But yes. And as you approach...
They wouldn't like anybody in this cart right now, right?
I would
They
say...
probably
Magic
wouldn't mind
wielders,
me.
a demon folk, and a
Too
fucking
much.
monster? No.
They don't like you.
I would
I don't know
say
about me.
from what you know, Aida, you know for sure they wouldn't like you.
Mm-hmm.
They would probably say something along the lines of, and I quote, a slit-tongued redskin, perhaps? Or a, what is another good one? Something to do with horns, I don't know. I'm not good with being mean. You could probably guess that they would be suspicious of Kapstan, given what he is. You do not think they would have a problem with Keenan.
As we're approaching, so just to get in, Keenan, Kapstan is your Warforged, and
Excuse the hell out of me.
just
Aida.
to get in.
Ida, you know I can't lie.
What am I supposed to do? They're not gonna like me. This isn't your lie anyway, it's mine.
It's still me lying.
I am not somebody's goddamn property.
One moment. I, Dalton, before we get up to the gates, am going to cast invisibility at 3rd level on both me and Kapstan.
Okay.
That works, yeah.
Keenan, you see as Aida reaches down from the ceiling of the rooftop she's on, touches Kapstan on the shoulder, and they both vanish with a wisp of wind.
The rains float
Bit
to
of
you.
a bit of
Rain
a
explodes at you.
yeah, a bit of a hot gust blows in almost every direction. Your reins float to you, Keenan. What do you do?
We're still here, by the way.
No, hush. What did they say? Did they say anything to me, or am I going to the gate?
Aida just
you
said,
are
we're still
still-
here, by the way.
Yeah, you're still heading up to the gate. You haven't quite reached it.
Okay. Well, when we get there, let me know.
You approach, and you get up to the gate, and one of the guards steps in front of the cart, signals for you to stop.
I stop.
What's your business?
I'm a follower of Tome. I came to see the temple.
He looks back towards the other guards that are manning the station with him. One nods. Alright. Don't cause any trouble. He'll step to the side and he'll
Try my best.
he'll kind of whistle up to the top of the wall, and the door begins to slowly open as the bottom of it grinds against the cobble.
I go in.
As we pass the guards, a blade shing noise happens as Kapstan holsters his blades.
They don't notice. Alright. You are now inside the city of Fenton.
Once we're a safe distance away from guards that look like that, I'm gonna drop the invisibility.
Yeah, is it just black bears everywhere, or?
You see no real force of... I would say there are guards. You see the generic guard uniform. It is, helmeted and armored people with very, very light scale mail. Or chain, rather. That is, they're patrolling, holding very mesh-made spears and shields. However, you do see the occasional black bear in that pearlescent, black breastplate. So, they are not everywhere, but they are still inside.
We should get you guys some coats, shawls, cloaks.
Some shawls
What?
to cover my wings. These
I
things
do
are
not
huge.
like hiding.
Cap, I'm
We'll
on
fit
this.
in. We'll go to the circus and they'll think we're performers. I'm heading to the big top.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll direct the cart that way.
You go through and you pass over a bridge. You go through the path, the cobbled path, and you pass, much like the other town and much like most towns, a walled off section of the city. Though this one seems to purely just be a singular large building. You can assume some kind of, given its make, some nobility, perhaps. Past that, you come into an opening that is the market district with a fountain frozen over. Bright blue liquid is frozen, creating this opaque, cylindrical shape that is lined by the stone. And past that, you see a large temple.
The temple?
You can assume. It's the only one you've seen so far.
Fancy.
We can come back to this later.
If you say so.
Are we gonna be passing it in the trajectory we're going right now?
Yeah, you'll be passing it.
Okay. I'm gonna keep an eye out for suspicious activities or ne'er-do-wellers or black bearers that may or may not mean anything.
Okay. Roll a perception
If you
check.
know what
for me.
I'm saying.
roll me a perception.
Oh my good gods.
No, that would be nothing of that kind of note. Every time you go to look to see if there's any suspicious activity or things of note, your eyes kind of wander back to the temple. It's hard to focus on a job like that when that is staring in your face.
Yeah.
You eventually pass the Marcus district and go down a little path. There is once more a gate leading to an outside community. However, this one is open, with only 2 guards stationed on each side. And as you go through, they do not stop you. And from there, you see next to the river, only maybe give or take 6 houses in this small community that is outside. And a large tent that color is a bit faded, but they seem to have stitched and tried to repair it as much as possible. Many burn marks coat the bottom of it, as it seems many patches have been put there to try to minimize the damage and disrepair it seems to be in. Once again, there are streamers dangling from the top of the bigger tent, streaming down to smaller ones. One that is a bit of a bluish tent with purple spirals running all the way down it. A slightly bigger tent. This one is pink with yellow polka dots, and a lastly third one that is much bigger than the last 2, but not as quite as big as the main one. This one is a very faded, a bit almost uglyish green that has yellow stripes just running down the top of the roof, with plain green on the side, with an occasional very tiny green, yellow parts lining the side of it.
Do I recognize all of these tents? Like, do I know what acts, at least in the past, would have been performed in them?
Most likely not.
That's okay.
Okay, let's see. I'd say the green one, to be the main, grouping together. Almost, it's basically a changing room for the staff. The one with polka dots, the second biggest, not excluding the main tent, you would know to be where Mr. Bark stays. And lastly, the smallest one is where I would say a halfling may have performed some kind of show, perhaps one of magicians and sleight of hand. Now it is a sign that reads, it would read, the Call of Light.
I see. I'm gonna go see if Mr. Bark's in his tent. Enjoy the show, boys, unless you want to come along.
I would like to stay close to both of you, if that's alright.
Alright.
I have no desire to see any more freaks.
I don't want to leave you two alone with these black bears around, just in case.
If we're in the circus, we should be fine. I would assume.
You make your way to the tent and push open the curtain that is acting as a door. And inside, you see a small desk with a bit of nicks and knacks on the side, set up on most likely temporary shelves and tables. And behind the counter is a bit of a almost disheveled looking dwarf. He has much longer hair than you last remember. It is tied back into a very thick ponytail that runs down, reaches the very the word escapes me. The very top of his back, the very bottom of his neck. His beard, which was once short already, you see a bit of no, this would have been much longer. It is cut much shorter. It is more close to stubble than the full bit of beard that he once had. And as always, his strong features and his big-ass nose protruding past his mustache.
Mm-hmm.
And as he looks up from the paperwork he seems to be doing, he looks up and, can I help you? I think that's where we're gonna leave the session.
All right. Sounds good.
I'm gonna torture him. Wait, no.
Please don't torture my main bad guy. I mean, my ringleader.
What?
Takes a long swig of water. Okay. So, thank you guys so much for participating. And thank you guys for watching.
This is a lot.
Yeah. This is I believe, almost 4-hour session, about 3.5 hours.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just fun though.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay. So, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. I should have an episode up next week, and if we don't, it's pie in my face. Poop on my
There's gonna
boot.
be egg in your mouth.
No.
Yeah. And I'm gonna make you chew.
I don't like
There's so much going on this session that I just know next session's going to be full of high octane ass whoopings.
I know how flammable circus tents are, so this ought to be fun.
Ida knows how flammable they are too.
Anyways, remember everybody, have some prayer in your heart.
Bye, guys.
And remember, if they don't find you useful, they should at least find you deadly.
And remember, when in doubt, roll for... I hope this comes in on the audio.
Roll for replaced.
I heard it.
It was pretty funny.